Hey, this is a video with Bornforpvm and RuneShark duoing the Corporeal beast from scratch. We added some rules to make it a little bit more challenging. You have to start with nothing, don't use items in your bank, no using the grand exchange, no items from other players besides your partner, and no getting assisted for skills. Here is a clip of us starting off, and it has its own live commentary.
Okay, so here it is at the start. We're starting at Lumbridge, which is where you would normally spawn, and there's 2 bronze pickaxe spawns here. So I've got one, and Born's already behind.
Yep, and we are going to go mine some ore right now, so make our way to Fally. Alright, and here we are at the Fally Mining Guild, and we are mining some ore so we can make some bars and work our way up to some better armor and equipment. And obviously I sped up some of the clips, so I don't want to bore you to death with just an hour of rune crafting or mining or wood cutting. So most of the clips will be sped up or cut, and just to make it easier for you to enjoy the video. And there is some live commentary that I will later on in the video, and I might commentate over some of that so I can explain what's going on if I didn't feel it was doing a good enough explanation in the live commentary of explaining what's happening. And obviously, as I said before, we're just getting some coal and some adamant and mithril ore so we can make some bars. Right, sorry about that. And yep, we start smithing the ores that we got into bars so we can make some better material. And here we're killing some bears for sinew, which we can then make into crossbow string. And you will see pretty shortly we will go back to Falador to make the sinew. Alright, right here we're making some sinew, and then we start thieving from a guard so we can get enough money for a fire staff so we don't have to make fire runes. Alright, we've got enough coins for a fire staff, and now we are, well, I home ported. We split up here, and I home ported, which I was on Lunars, and went to the Pure Essence mining place, and he is wood cutting logs while I am doing this. And this is probably the most boring part of the series, as it took us several hours. And yep, so I'm going to cut it after this inventory. And also I will note that I did have Pure Essence in my bank. I had 4,800, so we obviously just didn't go, like, I didn't go under 4,800 the whole time. And I mined about 500 Pure Essence, and I started making some Astrals, which we would have needed for Corporeal Beast, which we need for the Corporeal Beast. So I'm going to cut it here, and we will pick up where I started picking flax. I had to pick 370 flax as he was getting 370 logs, and I also had to string them. It's a very boring process, that's why I sped it up. And I also cut. I showed the start and the finish. This here was the last flax picking trip that I had to do. Just finished stringing the flax, and then we would meet up and start making some bows, I believe.
86 bowstring.
Alright, and we are at the Lumbridge basement, and I'm trading off my bowstring for, well, half of my bowstring for half of his.
You're busy.
Yeah, no, I was getting the bowstring. Alright, here you go.
I think that's, yep, 192.
Don't worry,
I want 186.
I made extra.
Okay.
Smart thinker.
Well, is this going to be a waste? Okay, so let's chuck these in, and then we just start making this, which is going to take another age. I need to get my X to 14.
It's not that bad.
X must be 14.
No, 14. You can make all.
There we go. And let's carry on with this for a while then.
Alright, I guess we'll stop recording and then pick back up when we're done. We shouldn't take that long.
Okay, and last 4. How many have you got left?
I kept the last 4 to show on vid. I mean, not the last 4, but the last inventory, so.
Okay, well, I'm gonna take one more out of the bank, and I guess give them to you.
Alright, then we have to make some nature runes and buy some fire staffs. We're at the pyramid, getting on ancients. And and as you can tell, we're getting on Ancient so we can get unlimited free home ports to Edgeville and speed up our rune crafting quite a bit. This took quite a while and wasn't very fun, but we did get enough natures to start alching. Alright, we are buying the fire staff from Zaf, and then we're going to start alching. Our long journey of alching. Alright, I'm making some money now. Alright, here, trade me.
Oh, lagging.
There you go. Oh,
That's not...
What?
Who's Nath? Who the hell is Nath? I want Zaf.
I don't know who that is.
Okay, there we go. And now I guess we start alching. Oh my god.
That wouldn't be too bad.
It's up there.
It's one click. You're doing low alch, right?
Yeah, low alch.
Okay, good.
As you do. Okay. Oh my god, this is gonna take days, mate.
Nah, we're already halfway done. We just finished our last alch, and as you can see, I got the appropriate amount of EXP, so we didn't cheat on any of this. And we're gonna buy a leaf-bladed spear, and then what do you say, home port for Barrow's gloves?
Yeah, home port for Barrow's gloves.
Alright.
Oh, what KO?
Is that the only thing we need from the Slayer Master?
Yep, I think so.
Okay, dope.
And Barrow's gloves next.
And what's after that? We're gonna make a crossbow and do a Banshees or Avances, whatever.
Yeah, yeah. We'll need to do that next.
Okay, so I guess we'll pick up when we get the mahogany for.
There it is. Buy Barrow's gloves.
Yep, I just got mine.
Right.
We got 9k left. What about you?
I got 11k. I was almost 12k.
Alright.
Yeah, you can take it.
Alright, I'll hold it. Do you want to trust me with that much? Alright.
There we go.
And I've got like nature runes already in my thing, so I don't know. I'll just subtract what I have. Alright, that was part 1 of our duo, the Corporeal Beast from Scratch series, and I hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching.